are you?
Oh, man, I'm just trying to figure all of this out. Please share some information with us, please, Mr. Kutnick.
William adamantly denies that he is involved in this case. It seems to me that because of his prior relationship with members of the family, that the police have, ensnared him in their investigation on what at least at this point seems to be weak evidence.
So what we're dealing with here, attorney, is that correlation doesn't necessarily mean that William Balfour is guilty.
Any prior relationships with members of the family certainly does not mean that he is guilty. If anything, it's an explanation as to why the police might have looked at William. However, merely because he has some sort of prior relationship with members of the family in no way indicates his guilt.
Attorney, explain this to me. What do you think was taking investigators and detectives so long to come up with this decision?
Well, Gerard, that is a very, very good question, and I'm asking myself the same question. And I don't know. But what it means to me is that it has been difficult for them to obtain the evidence that they need to charge him in the case. And normally in these type of cases, this type of evidence is forthcoming, the information is gathered, the person is charged. In this case, the police have been investigating this case now for weeks on end.
Attorney Josh Kutnick, I'm so glad that you're on the phone with me right now. I'm listening to what William Balfour's mom was saying. She said several things. She said this goes beyond a mother's love. She says she's blaming Jody Weiss. She says that it was impossible for William to do a triple homicide. She talks about the girl and the girlfriend from Mississippi, and she's also questioning the whole realm of the weapon suddenly appearing. I mean, what's your commentary on that, sir?
Well, I am not going to judge any evidence before I've seen it. I have not seen any evidence at this point. The Chicago police are going to conduct their investigations, and they're going to charge people with crimes. It doesn't mean that the evidence they have to charge those people with crimes is strong or credible.
Yeah. Attorney Kutnick, are we in a he-say, she-say situation? It seems as if, and correct me if I'm wrong, was William Balfour in custody? I want to clarify this for my audience. Was he in custody when the vehicle was found during that weekend?
I don't have any information to speak to. I'm sorry, Gerard.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this. Why do you maintain that your client is innocent, not guilty?
Well, because the length of time that it has taken for the police to finally charge him, the fact that he's continually denied guilt in this case, he has never implicated himself, he's never given police or anybody else any reason to believe that he is the perpetrator of this crime. And Gerard, also let me say that this is an awful tragedy, and William also believes that this is an awful tragedy. Nobody ever wanted to see anybody hurt, and William has nothing to do with these homicides whatsoever. He also does not appreciate that he has been painted right off the bat as the perpetrator of these crimes, when up until today, the Chicago police haven't even charged him with anything. As a matter of fact, I don't even know the charges have formally been filed at this time.
Yes, sir. And attorney, with all due respect, I appreciate you saying that, because on our show here on CLTV, Gerard McClendon Live, we've made it clear that he was not a suspect, he was a person of interest. We've also made it clear that we can't put William Balfour in jail if we do not have the evidence. Yes, I do have callers that have already convicted him. I've had my doubts as well, but we're trying to be as fair as we possibly can be. Attorney Josh Kutnick, final statement before I let you go, sir.
If this was a rock-solid case against him, if it was at all a solid case against him, he would have been charged weeks ago. It's not. It's a weak case, and once the evidence comes out, we intend to establish that fact.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, Attorney Josh Kutnick. for being
Thanks,
on Gerard
Gerard.
McClendon Live. Hey, you have a good evening now.